Hey Flock Nation, I'm Alex Dusky, and today I'm catching up here in the 5-Star Automotive Club with head coach Lane Harvey. Lane, thanks for joining me today.
Yep, appreciate you having me.
So, can you just tell everyone a brief summary of what your baseball career and experience has been like?
So this is my fourth year of coaching college baseball. Played all 4 years. Played the junior college level, Division I level, and Division II level. Played on some good teams throughout all levels. Learned a lot as a player, and now moving into the coaching side, doing it for 4 years now. I'm starting to get my feet wet pretty well and get used to kind of the coaching style I have and everything, and how to interact with the players and teach them how to develop and all that. So it's been a fun process going from the player side to the coaching side. But yeah, this will be my fourth year.
So you mentioned how having this experience, you're kind of developing your own coaching style. How would you describe that?
Right now, especially this summer, I'm pretty laid back. I would say most of these guys probably haven't had as laid back of a coach, but that's just kind of my personality style and the way I like to treat people. So a fine line of laid back, but also keeping up to a standard of we're going to play hard all the time. Just play like your hair's on fire, get after it every single day. And as long as your energy's good and we're competing well, there's not going to be too many issues on my end. So I would say I'm a player's coach that I'm looking for the guys to play hard and show me what type of energy they have.
So you mentioned how you've been in the CPL for a couple summers now. What kind of attracted you to the Flamingos this season?
Well, there was a job opening, and I was looking to be a head coach, and it was something that I thought I would fit well into the role. So I was lucky enough to get an opportunity to be interviewed for it, and the interviews went well, and it kind of just took off from there. So being an assistant coach the last couple of years in Macon and then in Holly Springs definitely helped me move forward and move up the coaching totem pole. So really those two past experiences is what kind of led me to this, and I knew Florence was building the new stadium and going through the new rebranding, and I saw that as a good opportunity to hop on board, and luckily they wanted me to come.
So you kind of segued into my next question, which is, brand new rebrand, new stadium. How has that added to the head coaching experience for you?
It's been a little bit of a challenge, I would say, just because the aspect of everything's brand new. So people are still kind of getting used to where everything's at, how to do things at the new park. And that's been something that anytime there's something new, it's going to take a little bit of time to grow and learn into what we need to do. And I think throughout the summer, it's gotten a lot better. The fan interaction, the fan attendance has been awesome all year. That's something that in the past Florence hadn't really had much of. So that's probably been the biggest differentiator from last year to this year, is just the fan interaction and the overall attendance. So the new stadium is obviously, it speaks for itself. I mean, it's a beautiful ballpark. It's a fun atmosphere, and the people are only going to continue to come out more and more as we go into next season and beyond.
So now as the season's kind of wrapping up, you've been with the team for about almost 3 months now. If you had to describe the team in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
That's tough. I think unique would be one of the first words that comes to my mind. Just energetic and fun. All these guys, they're fun to be around. They're all laughing and joking all the time. It's been the team camaraderie all summer has been great, even with the amount of guys we've had come in and out over the course of the summer. It's been fun to see like the new groups learn to mesh with each other and everything. So we've never had an issue with all that throughout all the changes in the roster and all that. Though they've always been a cohesive group and enjoyed being around each other, and I've really enjoyed being around them. So they're just overall good human beings. I think that's something that sets us apart from this year, that the community involvement has been a lot better. We've gotten a lot of positive reviews from the fans, from the community, about just how good of people our players are and how they handle themselves outside of baseball. So that's been really good to hear, that positive reinforcement. And then obviously on the field with all the changes, it's tough to have a consistent roster and all that, but I thought we've competed well throughout the entire summer. Even the games we've lost a lot of close games, but the level of compete has been there, and that's really all I can ask for.
So you mentioned that the players are just really good guys and they like to have fun, and we see that a lot with the skits on field, interacting with the kids and stuff. Do you think there's like a team jokester, someone who is always in a goofy mood and always cracking jokes off with the team?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys that could win this award. Honestly, like Franco's a very vocal guy. He's usually you can usually hear him talking no matter where we're at. Um, Really, I can't even name. There's so many. Braden Pierce when he was here was kind of like he's his own personality. So it was fun to have him around while he was here. There's multiple throughout the summer that I could bring up, but I mean they all just mesh off each other. So if one of them's being funny, somebody else wants to be funny. It's almost like a competition with them.
Sounds like some healthy competition on the team for sure.
No, yeah, it's all good fun. Sometimes it gets a little heated, but it's all good fun. They get over it.
Okay, so my last question now that the season's wrapping up, what has been your favorite moment with the Flamingos?
Favorite moment? Probably a couple moments. Getting our first win here at Carolina Bank. That was my first win as a head coach. That'll always be a special one. Franco's grand slam in the first home game was a pretty special moment. And then we've had a couple, kind of lucky walk-offs over the course of the summer too on some pass balls and stuff. And anytime stuff like that happens, it's all good fun. But we had some battles with Savannah this year, and we got them a fair amount of times compared to what other people do against them. They're a tough team, and some of the games we had down there were pretty fun games. So those are definitely memorable.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you so much for being with the Flamingos all season, and thank you for catching up with me today.
Yep, thank you for having me.